One. Round one. Capture the objective. End this.
Heavy check mark live online under the game n/a. The uptime begins.
Still much I must do. To pieces. You can't hide.
Surrender to my will. Scale the Mahal.
Heroes never die. For a price. EMP activated. Do something!
You ga wakateki wo kurau!
Apagando las luces.
Scanning. Clear the objective of our foe.
Heroes never die. For a price. EMP activated.
A testament to my skill. I have seen this time. Wakateki wo kurau! This time. Forged in the dragon's breath. They must not take the objective. Como escura!
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Hola. ¿Qué onda? I'd rather wait a century for progress than...
The hand you have.
What a joy it must be to feel entitled to patience.
¿Qué onda?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Apagando las luces.
At Hanadius, the stream game has been updated to Overwatch 2. Video game N/A. At Hanadius, Gaming YT channel, unfortunately YouTube does not support retrieval/setting of stream game at this time. Medium White Star new category, Overwatch 2.
Coming out with at least some KP in a game like that where it's like, oh, we're backs against the wall now, we just got to find points where we can, you're not going to be too disappointed, even though, you know, 14th overall is not what you want.
Now, I asked a question to Dan because when we were commentating, the question was in Skyhook, why didn't Newcastle work? Well, at this point, Mark, the question is, why did Newcastle work? K-Swinney had found a way to do their thing, and they're playing it in a really interesting way, and it's put them at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, I think the reason I think Newcastle works, maybe not just as a legend on this lineup, I think it forces K-Swinney to anchor a little bit more, right?
Honor is all I have left. I do not wish to be feared, but to be left alone.
If you die, can I have your bow?
No. I will snap it in half with my final breath.
Oh.
This should be interesting.
We're in this together. All of
5,
us.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Escort the
Look alive out there. Breaking them down. I'm not a fan of setbacks. Disrupted. No sweat. Just need a new plan. Area denial.
He's under my protection.
For the cause.
on, Vivian. Get yourself together. Not so fast.
Was the pylon stop? Enemy turret within my sight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
60 seconds remaining. checkpoint.
冻住，不许走。
I offer something more.
Let them up!
With it.
Seconds remaining.
Enemy turret over there!
Every soldier needs a cause.
Pylon
Let them up!
I've seen tougher spots. Destroy that turret.
Justice reigns from above.
That warms the bones. Biotics deployed.
Score 2-0. Switching sides.
One viewers, +1, alarm clock 22 minutes and 38 seconds.
Honor is all I have left.
Knowledge is its own reward.
Roadhog style.
Scanning.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Evidence of my success.
The payload is moving.
You can't hide. There is still much
There's
I
a
must
test
do.
subject. Enemy turret ahead.
It is not my time yet.
At your service.
Scanning. I am restored. I
Surrender to my will.
Once again, I set forth.
Rally to me! Over there.
I'll fight them.
Anna checking in.
Witness the blade of our sword.
Face the sunrise!
You can't hide.
The payload is approaching its destination. Defeat. Play of the game.
I'm going for it.
Just rest him. Just fucking rest him. I'm shitting on them.
We win this game, yeah?
Yes.
We
yes.
will, we will, we will, we will.
All three. Just fucking rest him. I'm just pre-firing them. 52. I'm shitting on them badly.
Cannon! We can maybe 3P God spot! We can maybe 3P God spot!
I have no ammo though. I'm
back you! We're getting 3P! The cannon is coming to us! Cannon is coming to us! Red, yellow ping! I'm looking. I need to jump badly. Red ping! I'm looking.
I have no bullets. I need to
go loot, Jane. I'm holding. Go loot. Bring energy. I have none. I have ampu.
Just looting.
Here. Can we do something about that cannon team, please? That's a massive threat. I'm walking up now. I'm walking up.
I'm popping Ultic Cell. I'm gonna have ult in soon. Just wait. Okay,
They're gonna fight in here too.
Give me helmet, Naski. Give me helmet. I need it for my ult, please.
Here, take Ultic Cell.
Wait, I already found one. We
need to kill East.
Yeah.
East is bang ulting and shit.
I'm popping a syringe, Naski.
Careful zone. We're not in, okay? We have to hold them out though.
I'm popping Ultic Cell.
Well, there's certain listenings that you go to, Danny, you can tell what the emotion of the team is, and also it feels like with 07 that they want to put right the wrongs of the first game day. They are locked in and they are winning fights. They get the res as well, and look at them, all of them dressed in red. They're in the Sunday best.
Yeah, sometimes 07 listening is a calamity and it's a laugh fest. Sometimes it is just pure concentration and some of the best comms you will hear as well. Every single thing that was communicated between the three there was important for their success in this game now, when it comes from having the mobile res, from where to position it, from making yourself big so that other teams don't push you. Very successful time from 07. Now they find themselves on this southern side with a good position. They don't have God spot. You could already hear that they were talking about, can we 3P the God spot? But certainly are in a spot where maybe a victory could come from it, but it's still early days and they still have to work their way into the next zone.
Well, one thing to note as well is that Exo Clan will not be going back to back. They were eliminated in that listening as well. 9 Lives, who I mentioned, have played pretty well up until around this point. Well, they're going to have to put that right again. There's nades raining down, knuckle clusters as well, and it is an explosion of bodies as 9 Lives will be eliminated. Passion UA will go out at the same time. And now you're seeing teams start to be forced to fight. Passion at the moment are center zone. They are in Godspot. We are going to finish right on that building in the center of Jurassic. And I think that 07 know that as well. You heard it earlier on. They want to free P the Godspot, but they will be safe in the building they're in for now.
But Passion had just a 2, right? Right at the start of the game, remember when we saw Passion, they had lost 1 after moving from the mill. And the overhead looks like that's correct. It looks like it's just 2 of them. I'll get some confirmation in a little bit. But if any team realizes that, Passion are going to be very vulnerable. People are naturally going to start taking the spot or try and take the spot away from them. And it could be someone like 07 who have to make a play and have to make a move at this point. I mean, you look at everyone who's outside of the circle kind of has to make a play, but 07 are one of the closest teams to be able to do so.
Everybody is on the north side of the zone. The zone is now closing. The lobby's going to go from 12 to about 6 in a minute because everybody has left it too late to rotate. Someone is going to have to die, and for 3D Max, they're going to be one of the teams who's probably going to just try and wait this out at the moment, because even though they're not in the best spot, they are at least on the right side of that mountain range. You can see on the right-hand side of your screen where everybody else is starting to stack up. Back to Passion, talking about the duo being in Godspot. I think the only issue here for people who maybe recognize that and want to push is that there's so much open ground to move across to close that gap at the moment. The likelihood is you're going to take too much damage that the duo will be able to capitalize. And that's why you're seeing such a sort of slow burn, as nobody wants to make that move.
I don't even know if anyone will know there are 2, because Passion are doing well at making themselves big at the moment and kind of shooting at anyone who takes a look at them, so they're not cowering away in a corner and letting people push up on them. So great play from them right now. 12 squads remain, and that is about to get cut down significantly because this circle is going to force all these teams from the north into one another. Alliance going to wrap round on the west. Rolling teams are also taking this fight on the western side and will win the first, but do they know there's another team coming?
Oh, I don't know if they do. Here comes the Zips, though. Here comes the Pathfinder. Unfortunately for Hackis, doesn't quite hit the tech that he needed to with that grapple to get over the top. And now Effect is left on his own. He's going to jump in the Trident. Can he get through it?
Surely.
Magical! He threads the needle. Effect. If you get this battle, by the way, that is the most god-level Lewis Hamilton, Michael Schumacher nonsense I've ever seen.
Get him in a Formula 1 car. Just give him that opportunity. What a play that was. That gets them now into the top 6 alliance and maybe even further, because he's pretty much center zone. He can just worm his way in. He can survive, and maybe even a top 3 on the horizon if they don't get spotted here.
Rolling Thunder's still alive. They win that battle of the gate, shall we say, but I gotta say, I have seen many teammates struggle to get through that door with no pressure after 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attempts. Effect threads the needle perfectly. But here come 07 now. They've scanned him. I think they know that there's a solo below them, which is going to be Effect, but they don't want to overcommit to it. The good thing here for 07 is that they can afford to overextend a little bit because of the fact that they do have the red armor. So it's going to go again. And now you're going to see Effect. Unfortunately, this time he hits a speed bump, and it will be the end of the road here for Alliance.
Oh, I love the attempt, but at least he got him into the top 6. Got that extra placement point for his squad, but Alliance now will fall. So 5 remain, 07, all reds. And we said about trying to get central zone, trying to get into one of the god spots. Well, 07, they can hold this southern side. They can force out the likes of rolling teams, the like of Forbidden, who are on that northern side, because they've got good sight lines on them. And they should be able to not only get damage, but they should be able to hold the southern side and play for this final circle.
Passion's still alive, by the way. They've given up the building that you can see. The doors have got on that building as well, so not the best of places to hold. They've dropped down, or should I say they've come back up now as they work their way in. Rolling teams versus 07. Both teams are going to be forced to move at the moment. And 07, they want to try and cut them down on this cross. They're trying to get across and get some angles, but the Cowball's going to be burning here to see if they can move up and put some damage down. Bangol's going down as well to stop this team pushing. This is a really good defensive Bangol actually coming in from 07 here. They can back up. They know that the team is not going to be able to push them because that Bangol is just going to burn seconds, and now they can play this head glitch.
07 have had great presence here. They've been constantly doing a little bit of damage, trying to force rolling teams into Forbidden. They've almost been asking, where is Forbidden? Finally now rolling teams are starting to get aggressive, and 07 have to try and hold here. They haven't been able to necessarily get the help from Forbidden that they wanted, but now Forbidden are getting involved, and 07 instantly take advantage of that.
This is KP for them. Rolling teams will be eliminated. Nasky did a great job of getting the opening knock in that fight to spark the fight that went down. And 07 should be able to stabilize here and will be able to stabilize. So it's Danish as a full 3 that you can see at the bottom of your screen right now. Passion, who are as a 2 up on the sniper tower, and 07, the only team who have managed to get those Evas up to full reds. They will be your final team.
The Danish dropping over towards Down Beast, and 07 from Cenote. And I think both of them will be pretty happy with the position they find themselves in at the moment, especially when 07 went down to just a 2 earlier and were able to get back up to a full 3. Armor-wise, of course, evident that 07 have the advantage, having the reds. Both catalysts are going to be available and are going to be very prevalent in this final fight because, as we know, you are not affected by the opposition catalyst wall if you are a catalyst. So suddenly a lot of the responsibility for not just gaining info, but also doing damage goes down to that catalyst player.
Well, Zane's going to have an ult excel, which is going to be very important as well. The question is he going to be enough to get that Bloodhound ult back? Round 6 is going to start closing. He still needs around 11% of that to go before it does come back. As the 6 seconds tick by, you would imagine that it is going to come back just in time for this final fight. Great shots coming in from the Nemesis to force Danish just to back away for a little bit here. The question is, can Passion make this as a duo happen? They need to force 07 around. And I think that's their plan here. They want to try and force 07 into Danish and then be the benefactors of it.
Well, one thing Passion have is the caustic. So they've got the barrels. They do have the Nox gas as well that's going to play a big part in this final circle. Passion almost have the ability to say who's going to win this game, but it is 07 who get the knock onto a member of Passion. And if they can do this without losing a player, without even taking too much damage, we should get a straight 3v3.
Well, Zane does have his ult back. The Beast of the Hunt is available and it's going to be popped. They go for that final kill. They will get it without taking damage. So it's a straight 3v3 now as the zone is again cut in half by this cat wall. And now you're looking at armor advantage, you're looking at weapons, you've got Havocs, you've got everything, and you've got confidence here for 07 as well. They've won a lot of important team fights, they have a lot of KP, and they have a bang ult as well. Surely this is 07's game to win.
All they need is some of this utility, one of these grenades, one of these bang ults to hit, get that initial damage, and then they can get aggressive and push up on it.
Nasky trying to take a little bit of a wide angle, and now he's going to spray, and now he's going to do big damage, but he gets taken down. Maybe it was an overextension. Is Amphi able to capitalize on the damage? It's all up to Zane now. As a solo player, it's a 1v2, but Zane, he's done some crazy things in his time, but this is not going to be one to add to the collection. Danish will win it with a clutch win in the final 3v3.
And I'd be curious to hear the comms of 07 after that situation, because you know, with red armors, with the ultimates, with the utility they had, I think they would have expected to win that one, and they're probably going to be frustrated with the scenario that came out of it. But Danish, on the flip side, that's another victory for them here, their second victory of the day, getting closer to potentially 3 victories, and the bonus points could be on the cards for them. But more importantly, they won that one when they were kind of on the back foot. They had worse armors, they had a worse position. They'll be delighted.
Yeah, very, very good from them. I just felt in that end game as well, like you say, they had armor. You felt like 07 had position, they had angles, but Nasky, confidence is a funny thing, right? It's a double-edged sword sometimes. The decision, I think, to wide swing that isn't a bad one, but having done that initial damage, I feel like that's a situation where you're like, oh, there's 2 players here. If I don't back up, there's an opportunity for me to get knocked. And it's very easy to be Captain Hindsight about this, the greatest superhero of all time, but it's also a situation where you look back at it and it's like, that's where the fight was won, right? That's where the fight changed. And I think for Nasky, it's like the decision was right, but there was like that just split second where he could have backed out. You make that decision even better, you probably come out on top. But unfortunate for 07, they still had a massive game, a lot of KP for them, and they navigated that zone very well. But again, I think that final fight is just a good example sometimes of how just playing tight, playing together, and making sure your team shooting is all you really need.
Yeah, I think all things considered, 07 will still be happy with top 2, but when they look back, they'll probably see that as a mistake. On the flip side, though, you also have to give credit to Danish, because being able to target Nasky in that scenario by saying there is a player who has swung, he is in a vulnerable spot, let's make sure we take him down, he's the priority. And as soon as that job's done and you've got that first knock, it's then about working together and not allowing a 2v3 to happen. And Danish walk away with 19 points. Technically, 07 still kind of win the game with 20 points, so the 11 kills being massive for them. And then Passion following up 3rd place as a duo, getting 12 points on the board.
Yeah, very, very impressive stuff. I will say as well that Nasky had a very, very good game until that final moment, so it feels a little bit unfair to zone in on that one moment, but you could argue as one of the most important ones of the game. Forbidden in behind as well, 8 points for them. Rolling teams with the 6 kills.
Prepare your defenses. Select your heroes.
is all I have left.
Not all of us are scientists, but that's no reason to be careless.
I decide who receives my aid.
Stay close, Satya. I know how you like to get into trouble.
Five, four,
I'll
three,
find them.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Sharpen yourselves for
Cold light exceptionality.
I am empowering you.
the dragon awakens.
Tengo que irme.
Marked by the dragon. A testament to my skills.
Reality bends to my will.
敵を食らう
Helden sterben nicht. Heroes never die.
Need healing. Life protects life.
Death spiral.
I cannot give up yet. I'll find them.
Yeti, reporting in.
Yo, coming at you.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Excuse me.
I need healing.
Gather here. But I believe that one I
Double
My sights.
team, 60 seconds remaining.
I will do better.
Team, stop the payload.
Tools in hand, brain in key.
Helping you out.
Face the sunrise!
I'm overloaded! Back down! Not a chance!
Apagando las luces.
Team kill, 60 seconds remaining. Score 0-3. Switching sides.
You remind me of myself when I was younger.
I'm way cooler than you.
That's exactly what I would have said. All you're missing is the hat and cigar.
Out of my way! You're only my responsibility if you're close enough to me.
Stick together. Let me take the hits.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Ammo going forward. This. The point is vulnerable. Let us take it.
That guy. Step right up.
Unassailable prowess! Hold the payload! I could use a hand. The battle ignites me! Activating self-destruct sequence! Help me move the payload. Initializing system! I'm on fire! Enemy here!
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Hey. Activating self-destruct sequence.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Hail the Mahal!
be, but perhaps there is a last game that can shoot them up the leaderboard somewhat to get some points in the overall standings.
Well, the north side of the zone at the moment is Alliance, and that's who Blacklist International might be running into pretty soon. But speaking of which, great job from the observers to switch us over to give this point of view. They are going to be safe Alliance inside in the next zone as well, but they're going to have a lot of work to do. A lot of teams are going to be trying to force their win. You've got Blacklist International, like I mentioned. You've got players. Danish are over at the mill as well, who will be safe inside of one of the halves of the buildings, I should say. But if any kind of fight breaks out, you know that Danish are going to be there looking to third party it. So Alliance have got to be very, very careful here. They cannot overextend and they cannot afford to get knocked.
I wonder whether you could maybe, as the Pathfinder, try and engage, get out, and encourage another team to come in third party, but then you become the third party by initiating the fight initially. It's not easy to do, but we have seen it, and perhaps it's too risky for Alliance right now, considering the position they find themselves in. They're 16 points away from first place, so it is still within reach, albeit it's going to be difficult for them to do so, but it's still a possibility that Alliance could come out with a match day win here.
3D Max are kind of skirting around the edge of zone at the moment. Another look at Exo Clan, who are set up right in the middle of Ceto Station, trying to hold out a few of these teams, like 3D Max, FA Kids, who will be moving their way down, Vex on the other side of it. The inside of the Vault Tunnel at the moment, or should I say, excuse me, the tunnel, Blacklist International are trying to show no presence.
Well, presence gets given up. The scan...
When that happens, by the way.
I mean, ambushes are so rare now because of the Bloodhound meta, because we see like 90+% pick rates, but sometimes you luck out. A team's either overconfident, doesn't think about the scan, or has already used the scan prior. As you can now see the move of all red armors as well. There's a few teams here that have been able to really harvest the Evo successfully in this game.
Look at 07, by the way. I mentioned how they were just waiting for things to develop, waiting things to kind of take place before they made their move. Well, now they're right in and next to Passion, who are up on that God Rock, of course, but 07 are kind of playing in and around that rock underneath it, I would imagine. Passion UA, of course, are going to be in the zone as well. And speaking of in the zone, well, there's one team who are in the zone, and that's going to be players at the moment over at Mill. Elsewhere, back to Ceto Station, you can see the Exo Clan have left the height. 9 Lions are moving up now to try and fight their way through, and with red armors, they've got a really good opportunity to do so too.
First place, again, probably slightly out of reach for 9 Lives. They're on 35. They're 21 points behind 07, who are still alive at the moment. If 07 somehow were to fall here, then their opportunity to win would be increased tenfold. But judging on how 07 have played so successfully with their rotation, it's looking unlikely.
Spark to your Ana. How you feeling after that one?
Uh-oh, this is awkward. I'm not Aramori.
Whoa, SK's here! Oh my god! Jump scare.
SK!
Okay,
Oh,
SK.
no.
I mean, in large part to your Brigitte, I guess.
I didn't even play Brig. Oh no.
You didn't play that map.
It was Lucio, Dustin. It was Anna Lucio. Oh no. Oh,
Anyway,
no.
SK, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing
How you
great.
doing?
How are you? How are you both? I'm sorry.
Not good. Not good now, after you said that. But it's okay.
Okay, so obviously Dustin is a little bit tired after that 5-map series. How are you playing that 5-map series? That must have been exhausting considering how down to the wire it went.
I am not exhausted. I am built different. I have 10 more hours in me. Let's get it.
Okay.
Do you have another 5-map in you, or is it gonna be a 3-0 when you'll face Valentine in the next match?
Oh, this is definitely going map 5. This will be a dogfight down to the very last overtime.
Yeah, we were talking, like, you guys have the longest road, right, to the grand finals. Because if you win this one, you know, obviously you guys got to move forward to that grand finals. So it's going to be a long road for them. You said you're built different, right? I mean, that's going to be 3 whole series ahead of you. Are you prepared for that? Are you ready to go?
No problem. Easy peasy.
All right. If you say so, if you say so. And wait, SK, you know, we've seen some crazy boops from you in this playoff so far. You know, I think that you're definitely one of the more aggressive Lucios. Is that constantly? I mean, obviously you've been, you know, a big proponent of that play style, of like that Reddit Lucio play style. Is that something you still try to emulate to this day, just consistently making sure that their team is not feeling safe, you know, getting insane boops and kills?
Oh yes, I love limit testing. My team likes to tell me that if I didn't get away with what I get away with, I would be the worst Lucio player of all time.
I mean, you are absolutely instrumental in getting those kills. Like, you were limit testing the Pharah on map 1 with the camping interception. on the health pack, which was crazy, and then jumping on the Cassidy as well on New Queen Street. Do you have any tips to other Lucio players so that, as you said, you get value from that style of play instead of being the worst Lucio in Overwatch?
Oh gosh, tips. Don't do what I do. That's my biggest tip. Save yourself
Actually
the pain.
accurate. Actually accurate. Because I mean, yeah, you like obviously, you know, on the other side, right? When it doesn't go right, I mean, how bad does that feel, right? When you're getting picked off or, you know, whatever by like an Ana player that could just sleep you every time and stuff like that. Like, how do you deal with those lows of, you know, just having an off day?
I dial it back and then I stand next to Par and I let them kill everything.
Yeah, your team has been like so coordinated so well to play like other compositions. I think that's a standout for you guys. I mean, obviously, you know, playing a lot of that Winston dive and then also, you know, going over, still playing the Maga. Which composition would you say like you guys are most comfortable in? Because it feels like you guys are so flexible.
I think we like our dive. I think our dive's pretty crazy, but it, honestly, like, we're still a very new team, so what we're the best at and the most comfortable on changes every single day. Like, it's actually probably good that we got through the lower finals because now we get more practice.
It's a zone they have. Danish have been eliminated alongside ANC outplayed. So we're down to 8 squads now. And look at this temporary cover. It's being shredded, as is the face of an Exo Clan member.
This is the benefit of a Newcastle, though, just like Lifeline used to be able to do, straight back on their feet, but for how long? Look at the amount of players that are focusing them right now. This could be the end of Exo Clan because everyone seems to be staring at them. Slayer's the last remaining player. He goes down. 6 squads now remain, and it is looking more and more likely that 07 will be the victors of this match day. They are 17 points ahead of the next closest competitor. That is Passion, but there might just not be enough kills left for Passion to even catch them up at this point.
Yeah, Passion have had a very, very good day, but quite right, like you say, it might just be a case of too much to do in this final game. Even if they pick up all the kills that they can, 07's position and the fact that they're still alive was just going to keep that gap intact. Passion UA might have an influence on who is number 1 at the end of the day, or certainly who will be number 1 at the end of this game. Gaming Gladiators trying to fight their way through as well, but Max straight through the flatline's going to take down Light. And even though Blast is trying to move in through the web that has been constructed, it will be the end of their game. We're down to 5.
07 are spreading themselves out here. They're making themselves big, and potentially another victory on the horizon for them if they play this one correctly, or another chance at victory, excuse me. Stay Healthy and Passion UA on one side, Vex and Passion on the other, and 07 can just pick off whoever arrives first, who are probably going to have been taking a lot of damage. So 07, prime position to win this one.
Would be far too easy.
Passion are on top, Vex were underneath, and 07 are trying to force Passion down from the height of that God Rock by using the Bangalore, or certainly trying to contribute to them moving.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Escort the pain.
Shields online. Feeling spry. Healing ready for use.
I'm taking off.
Recharge. Hold on.
Shield activated.
A cure for all the veils.
Come get healed.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Payload secured. Move out.
Unassailable prowess. Nourished.
That warms the bone. I need healing.
Picked off. The payload.
I'll try to repay the favor.
Enemy seen.
Setting up beds.
Taking off.
Let's go. Forcing Crusaders! Set you in my sights.
Never die.
Who needs healing? Let's get you in my sights. Game check. Affirmative.
Come back.
Redeploying. We need to get the payload moving again. Impersonate somebody else.
Rocket barrage incoming.
You can't beat me. Outstanding.
Round 1. Complete.
Helden sterben nicht.
Score 3-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Every soldier needs a cause.
Push your limits. Nothing breaks that I cannot mend.
Right or wrong, I'm gonna finish this war. Yeah!
It's about to get real. It's about to get real.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Enemy here! Shut your yap! if I'm still standing, I'm still fighting.
Surrender to my will. Helden sterben nicht. Apagando las luces.
Life protects life.
This ends now.
Get out of my way, I'll run you over. They can't get away with this.
The flames of liberation rise.
Team's still AWOL. We need to regroup.
Kill. 30 seconds remaining.
Damn it. I'll try to remain safe.
Thanks for grouping up.
Ready for use. I've seen tougher spots.
A cure for all the tales.
Got you in my sights. Get out of my way.
Do something!
If I'm still standing, I'm still fighting.
The payload is moving. Perhaps we should stop it.
Огонь по готовности!
I need healing. Ramatra, at your side.
Surrender to my
Let's
will.
go.
Pass into the iris.
30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining. Score 3-3.
Every soldier needs a cause.
There is always room for brilliance at Oasis.
I'm honored, but I have some reservations about your... what's the word?
Atrocities, inhumanity, crimes against nature.
Any of those will do.
I've never been more ready for adventure.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Everyone heal up. That payload's not going anywhere. The rocket enemy team's out of commission. Life from life. I've got meds. Who needs them?
Pain is inevitable.
30 seconds
I rubbed some dirt on it. Let's go.
overtime.
Stand with me. Biotics deployed. I need healing. Their payload's on the move. Stop them.
Surrender to my will. Огонь по готовности!
I've got you in my sights. Redeploying.
Annihilation stirs.
Who needs healing? can't get away with this.
From imperfection, we build a new world. Partage ce giro. They outnumber us.
The barrier.
The night can still be ours.
Round 3. Complete. Score 3-6. Switching sides.
Is all I have left.
I'm almost to know if you kept up with the sword.
I swore never to wield a blade again.
I'll tell her you're thinking about picking it back up.
Few sparkling waters are very refreshing.
Take care of each other out there.
Waters are very refreshing.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commence.
I'll find them.
Escort the payload.
The payload is determine everything. My arrows fly true.
Get ready.
Over here.
You're all good. The battle ignites me.
Orbs in the dragon's breath.
Let the Kitsune guide you. Огонь по готовности. Fire at will.
Dragon becomes me. I cannot give up yet. I'll find them. Over here. I need healing. No concern.
少しで中任選抜試験あれからさあなたの殺気に怯えていた下人も成長したものですね。とてもいい目をしていたが育てればイタチ以上の逸材になる。私があれで確信したのや。サスケ君は必ず私を求め力を求めてる。チャクラが吸収し尽くされてサスケ君は女優の力を頼らざるを得ない。たまるか獅子連弾。素晴らしい。女優を跳ねのけるその意志。実戦は時に忍びを大きく成長させますからね。まあね、あそこまで成長したら上出来。千鳥上出来で彼を育てられる者はいない。私以外に。そろそろ替えの薬の準備をしないといけませんね。お前の術を全てもらっていくぞ。やめろ。あれで私の術は奪われ転生の時期は遅らされた。あなたの体は私のものになるのよ、サスケくん。
監視に回った暗部からの連絡がないというのは賛美の存在は脅威のままなんだぞ。とにかく確認の部隊を送れ。
全ては目的のため。千鳥流し。
確かなんだな。監視のために配置した暗部の姿は賛美もろとも消え失せていたとのことです。あの賛美を相手にできる者たち、暁か。
転生の代償はこの痛み。手に入れるものの大きさに比べ
教わることは何もない。
ことがない。こんな形態変化は見たことがない。そうきたわね。
もうあんたに教わることは何もない。あんたの前でも非常になれそうだ。
非常にならなければイタチには勝てないわよ。
あいつの前では非常になるさ。あんたは俺より弱い。あんたに俺の体をくれてやる必要もなくなったわけだ。中任選抜試験のあの森で俺をいやらしく値踏みしていた。
合計カトン竜化の術。私は君が欲しい。
こいつで俺を縛っているつもりだったんだろうが。
来るのか来ねえのか。こんな弱えやつやっちまいたくなるぜ。
やってみろ。
住院で力を得た代わりにオロチマル様に縛られている。お前の目的は何だ。
俺は復讐者だ。あんたも車輪ガンだけが欲しかったんだろ。そうだろ天才さんよ。どんな天才も内派の名の前では凡人になり下がるのさ。この名を持つ俺からすれば浅ましく滑稽だ。あんたのやり方は好きじゃない。実験を繰り返し次へと命をもてあそぶ。他人をおもちゃのようにもてあそび続けている。
兄さんが
己の器を測るためだ。
それだけのためにみんなを殺したっていうの。
ヘドが出る。
Because I've been to like respawn.
体へ乗り換えるために誰の果てがその姿か。
その体を私にちょうだい。
蛇が空を飛びたいと夢見たところで所詮無理な話。逆に狙われてたのさ。
サスケー。ちまったまだ殺せぬ。いただくわよ。素晴らしい。ではまだまだ殺せぬ。素晴らしい。その目私のものに。薬じゃもう持たない。どうしこれは転生の儀式。記憶を見せられているんだ。二人の儀式に決着がつく。
こは私の作り出した異空間よ。ありえない。ここは私だけの。
オロチマル、お前のいかなる術よ、この目の前では分かってるはずだろ。
サスケくんの意志が空間を侵食していく。
私は不死のオロチマルだぞ。こんなところで私は全てを手にするものなのだ。
Let's go.
Eliminated after the efforts there of player K. MDY is lying in wait, but Vegas Inferno, they are seeing a threat right in front of them. 64 points here for Vegas right now. They're still in command of the lobby as it stated.
Wait, you can climb that?
Legends Gaming, man. They have everything they would want and more coming into this last fight.
You're right, and now they're even getting the downs that they require. MDY are only 2. Vegas Inferno are only 2. Legends Gaming now in full ultimate mode. They've pumped all of them out just to give themselves
so confused how some of those
take
voices
out the
hit them.
#1 spot.
Be close.
And
let's go, moving in now for the kill. Let's go, Legends Gaming.
Work for it, but Legends Gaming, you can see the
moving in for the
really
kill.
In this last game.
Oh wait, they're letting him res. They're letting him res. But for more KP.
The Legend show here.
They're giving them the KP. They're letting them revive for more KP.
Here.
More points. We want more points.
If the downs
Revive.
came from MDY, then the res means that they do get the
they
kills.
get the kills. They have more kills now.
Up. Legends Gaming was
Legends
the most
Gaming.
5-head play we've ever seen to take.
Let's go, Legends Gaming.
Picking up all the kills? No, not at all. Yeah.
On my tempo, please help me find my friends.
I love this. Oh, fuck yes. Fucking tempupu. I heart gaming.
Hey, Candy Narwhal! Thought with
I love the shirt.
Of the deli, Pinch Elfin Princess and Nightmare Clown.
Hey, Cat!
Are you ready to play awesome games in my own fantasy megaverse? I hope I never wake up.
Stay.
Bad Clown. So what's up first? A little Halo capture the flag, or
Have a lovely picnic.
Sure.
Kat, we've been talking. You do know about PC Game Pass, right?
PC Game Pass? What's that? It's a membership that lets PC players play new and immersive PC games. Like going to a PC gamer's dreamland, only you're awake and he's not here. Tell me all about it!
You'll get day one access to some of the biggest new releases, along with a curated library of PC games.
It even includes an EA Play membership. And it's crammed to the gunnels with exclusive member benefits and discounts. If I were human instead of a ripped dream elf, then I'd use it to try games and buy them for less. Huzzah! Sick! Can I play with my friends? Ask them yourself! Huzzah! Multiplayer! So it's a gaming membership designed specifically for PC players, and you get all these awesome features for a locally priced. You even get exclusive Riot Games benefits. Thanks, guys. As soon as I wake up, I'm joining PC Game Pass. It's literally a dream come true. Better, even.
I mean, it's cool.
We're
I mean,
in this together. Always.
Who's your favorite hockey team?
I'm more of a basketball person.
Not a fan of your home team, huh?
Don't put words in my mouth.
Honor is all I have left. I do not wish to be feared, but to be left alone.
Group up with me. Someone needs to fill this saddle.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commence.
Let's get this show on the road. How you want? I see one. I got the payload. Let's roll. Learn that one from you. Spotted an enemy. I see one. Eyes sharp this time.
Gale the Mahal!
A challenger. I see one. Over here. That should be in your butt. Come on, Cole. Try a little harder. Challenger. time to waste.
With the way, enemy payload's rolling. Enemy vector calculated.
This ends now. وريهم قوتك.
They got us outnumbered. Keep that in mind.
It's time.
A taste of poison. We're in this together. All of us.
Over here.
What is that melody?
60 seconds remaining.
Not so fast. Dodge this. Gale de Mahal.
30 seconds.
Railgun charged. Quick repair Heroes never die.
10 seconds.
Time's running out. Let's pick it up.
Gather here. Payload possible.
Surrender to my will. Disrupting.
Hammer down!
Complete. Can you feel it? Score 1-0. Switching sides.
Tools in hand, brain in gear.
No. No unnecessary.
I'm overloading!
Oh, Torbjorn, I ought to kiss you atop your sweet little head.
Turret in position.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Turning a buggy.
The payload.
Enemy vector calculated. A threat emerges.
I'm overloading! My baby's destroyed!
Enemy vector calculated. Barrier has fallen.
Show them what you can do!
Supernova! Over there!
Enemy factor calculated.
You're all set up.
Over there!
Time to let off some steam.
The barrier cannot withstand much more. An enemy appears.
This ends now. Adaptive circuits engaged.
Right on.
These are the teammates of the guys we just like knocked earlier, I guess. I'm down too with a behind us.
Oh my
Tracking down these targets and DY eliminated. We're down to 3. Oh, keep going. Just underneath. Nate's getting lobbed again. Miracle Gaming looking for the opening. Here they come. Aplo getting caught by the Arcstar. The devotion of Tree Cleaner looking to mop the floor of the opposition. And Vegas Inferno.
Tree Cleaner? Who the
But
fuck?
Bearclaw opening made. This is their chance to take the dub here. They keep going gaming on the opposite end. And there you have it. Bearclaw Gaming. Patience bears fruit. And they take map number 1. Incredible stuff.
From the outside, that just looks like, oh, this is going to help gamers. It's a new way to get game help. But could you, I know there's more to it. Could you explain that?
Yeah, sure. So, as you...
Oh, it just never released to Steam. I heard Space Station 14 wasn't as good as Space Station 13. Ooh. A music game? Or wait, never mind. Wait, what? Was that just a part of... Okay, alright. I don't know what this is. It is a music game, I think. Or a rhythm game, is what I'm trying to say, sorry. I don't know. Boo. mean, their style's cool. I mean, this music's good. I want to play just for the music. That's cool. Core Keeper or whatever. I've never played Core Keeper. I heard this game's really good though. I'm just like not I don't like this style is just not for me, you know? Like the 8-bit style. The only 8-bit game that I played is Terraria. It's the only one I fuck with. I heard this game is top notch though. Like a solid 8 or 9 out of 10. That's what I heard. Rumor has it. Called Core Keeper. Terraria is an 8-bit. I mean, kind of. It kind of is, but yeah, true. Not.
That is a double shot of exciting news. Core Keeper's
A few
upcoming
bits off.
1.0 launch and twin stick shooters Odenfall coming to early access later this year.
Okay, Mika, I can't wait to show everyone our next game, and it's so exciting. I'm gonna need to stand up for this. You should stand up too.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
It's hard to think of a better combination than the team behind the gloriously gory medieval warfare slasher Chivalry 2.
Ooh,
and this
yeah.
classic zombie survival horror game that started out as a mod for Half-Life 2.
Brace yourself for
Good game,
8-player
good
co-op, permadeath, and the
Would recommend.
terrifying cinematic experience of No More Room in Hell. So let's take a look.
Oh. Yeah, you're gonna want to sit down for this.
But I just stood up.
Do they have any additional?
No More Room in Hell 2 is a
Oh, they do.
permadeath horror co-op game.
You start with a flashlight with no weapons, and you're exploring in the dark, and you're trying to find your first friend and your first weapons to get some safety.
You find more gear, you find more people. It's suddenly 4
God, this
players,
game is
6
so
players, 8
good. I
players,
actually am
up
looking
that
forward to
final
this a lot.
showdown at the power plant, where hordes of zombies are pouring in and are using explosives and assault rifles to overcome that final challenge.
Like with Chivalry, combat is the first thing we focused on, being Torn Banner. We want that game feel just really intense, and it's part of the immersion. Every run is different. We're looking at how do we deliver it the Hollywood cinematic experiences. You know, how do we put you in a place that you've never been before, but you've always wanted to be. It's like a co-op game with consequences. And the fun
Does it play like
becomes
Left 4
how
Dead?
long can I survive?
I
the
mean,
zombie
not
apocalypse?
exactly. So No More Room in Hell is like a game where it's each round that you play is going to feel a little different, even though it takes place in the same like kind of map, because of like it almost feels like a roguelike, where you kind of start off and you're like, okay, where am I? Where do I find somebody? Who am I going to find? And what am I going to find to help me get out of the situation I'm in? And it's kind of like a pseudo like puzzle experience, but then it's got like survival elements, because obviously you're trying to stay alive. There's zombies everywhere, and then it's also multiplayer. and you're trying to find people, be cooperative, and try to get past together, and end up beating the zombies. It's fun. It's a fun game, actually. It's unique. It's a unique game that I would definitely recommend. I'm excited for the second one. It's kind of hard to explain the style of game that it is, but it's a good one. It's a good time.
Is all I have left.
We're in this together.
5, 4,
All of us.
3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds. If it must be done, let it be done quickly.
Hit him hard.
Be nourished.
There's the enemy turret. Take it out. No sweat.
Enemy on the move.
Just
Stop
need
them.
a new plan.
Enemy turret sighted.
Rendezvous at my position.
Charging through.
Honor is all
We've
I
lost
have
the lead.
left.
The enemy pushes the barricade.
There is still much I must do.
Pain is inevitable.
Surrender to my will.
Hey! Stick with the robot! Your carry is here!
Leisurely stroll mode engaged.
Moving along.
Once again, I set forth.
Come to my position.
I'll find them. Yuga waga teki wo kurau!
Here goes nothing! Enemy turret ahead!
Their forces outnumber our own. We must stop their barricade.
Approaching the final destination. My will.
I will do better.
Play of the game.
We got there.
I didn't launch myself out into the unknown, I would never forgive myself.
So you're taking this big leap into making this game, and it's in the cozy genre. What sets your game apart from those?
So this is a delivery life sim game, right? But it's also got underground motorroom street racing in it. I really love genre mashups. I think that they're so interesting. And I love making worlds that feel warm and lived in and loved, where people feel, you know, relaxed and safe. But also, if you want to amp things up, you can trick out your motor broom to the point where you're almost flying and smash into your friends with all your sigil sticker powers.
What about it excites you the most, though?
We're really interested in making this island feel very relaxing to drive around, but also hiding all of these little shortcuts and jumps and boosts all over the place so that it can be just as intense and chaotic sometimes as well.
Where can everyone get their hands on Crescent County?
So this game means the absolute world to us. It's a bit of my heart, it's a bit of my soul, and if it interests you, please add it to your wish list.
Wait.
Crescent County
you
looks
didn't say where.
amazing, Sean,
Oh,
and
man.
it is just oozing
Fuck.
with charm. I'm definitely making room for it at the top of my wish list.
And if you want to wishlist Crescent County and all the other great games you've seen on our show today, they're all located in one place, the PC Gaming Show Steam page.
Okay, it's time to put the brooms away as we take a look at some other wickedly good releases.
Can we get some world premieres? Cozy. Oh no. Just the worst combat ever, I'm sure.
My name is Sam Walker, and I am the last man standing. I steel myself for what's to come. I may not survive this, but at least I'll go down fighting. Fighting for a chance to make things right.
This looks cool.
Even if it's too little too late.
They didn't show too much, but that looks cool. Yo, G.I. Joe? Wait, what? I just like... I might be the only one that thinks this, but... the reason these games existed before is because it's all we had. Ain't nobody playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles anymore. Or the old X-Men games on these arcade machines. It's just not happening. We're not buying those games. Nobody's doing it. Well, that's not true. Because if it was true, they would stop coming out. So people definitely are buying them, for sure. Think of all the gamers with kids. That's true, I guess. I guess if you're a kid, you gotta start somewhere. Why not start in the classics? That's fair. That's fair. Maybe we buy them, but we just don't play them. You know? That describes my Steam library. Bro, my body can't make up its mind. Like I feel like shit for like 20 minutes and then I feel fine. Like, what do you want? Huh?
Set out on the journey, my child, and find your voice. For it is the sound of the instrument that soothes your father.
I don't know where to go, where to search for it.
Play a note at the melody world. A great sight one can cast. Other worse, whereby the heavy cup of water one can cast.
What the fuck was the title? The Of the Land Dragon? What did that say? What's up with these games using terrible fonts? Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. A lot of people like Cat Quest, so, you know. I mean, it's cute. It's cat. Who doesn't love cats? One thing I learned is you can't trust people that don't like cats. Those people got a dark side. I learned that recently.
Hello, my name is Nicole He, and I'm working with Nereal and Devolver Digital to make the world's first thirst-person shooter, The Crush House. So in the game, you've been hired to produce 1999's hottest reality show, and your job is to choose the cast, film the drama, and give the audience what they are thirsting for. But remember, never, ever speak to the talent. Anyway, all the different audience groups want to see different things, so let's see who's tuning in today. All right, we've got the divorced dads. They want to see romances, meat on the grill, strong male emotions, you know, divorced dad stuff. And the fish freaks are here. We've earned money from ads, so let's put some fish in the tank for them. This is normal for reality.
Wait,
and
this game
the film
is good.
students are watching, and they want to see all of this at a Dutch angle, of course. Hold on, butt guys in the chat, let's see what they have to say. Pants are a prison for the ass, if that's what you want, Sir Mix-a-Lot. You know, if we combo all the different things that they want to see in frame together, the ratings will go up even more. Chat is loving it, and no matter how crazy the audience requests are, we have to satisfy them, or else the show will be canceled. But don't worry if things do go wrong. This is reality TV after all. Just pick a new cast, start the season over, and maybe this time we'll make it to the series finale of The Crush House.
Yo, this looks great. That's great. I don't know who thought to make that game an idea or whatever, or the idea to make that game, but I love it. That's so good. That's so good. And here I thought we couldn't innovate in gaming. Boy, was I wrong. Thirst-person shooters. New fucking genre. You're being sarcastic, right? No, that game, that was clever. That was really good. That looked fun. It beats whatever the hell this is. furries everywhere, dude.